Okay, everyone. So our next scholarship we're going to be doing is the Quoinsettta Franklin Physical Therapy Scholarship. And we're going to bring on the sponsor for that, Jasmine Smith. So let's go ahead and bring on her. Hey, Jasmine, can you hear me okay?
Hey, I can, Deja. How are you?
I'm fine. It's so nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just excited to be doing this scholarship. So, you could just start by honestly just telling me about this scholarship and why it was created.
This scholarship was created because I have someone that was near and dear to me that basically served as a mentor to me. Um, Life has a funny way of working out. I first met Quoinsettta Franklin as a child. Her and her husband were family friends in my family, and my brother was actually in Mr. Franklin's Boy Scout troop. And so at the age of 10, I told my parents that I wanted to be a physical therapist. And from that point forward, they sought out people that looked like me. Um, and they helped foster those relationships, help nurture those relationships. And she was one of them. And when I say from start to finish, she poured into me, she encouraged me, she educated me, and I followed in her footsteps. She went to Mississippi State. I went to Mississippi State. She pledged Delta at Mississippi State. I pledged Delta at Mississippi State. Her niece, both of her nieces. One of her nieces is my big sister, and one of her other nieces is my line sister. So, we were destined to be in each other's lives from here on out. And I remember I got a chance to work with her and learned even more, as a practicing physical therapist. And even when I told her, I wanted to go into private practice, she was so excited and she did everything she could to help us get up and running. And she always called to check in on me, even after she retired. She called to check in on me and see how things were going and said, let me know if you need anything. And so when she passed away, I was devastated. Um, but you ask yourself, how can you give back to somebody that gave so much to you, you know? And so it dropped in my spirit. It's like, people need to know who she is, what she was about, what she stood for, and how she helped so many people. And so thus the scholarship was created. I talked with her family, and they were very supportive and excited about the idea. And with all of us, we plan to make sure that her legacy stays alive and well.
Wow, like she sounds like, just listen to you talk about her, it sounds like an amazing person.
She was an amazing woman, amazing wife, amazing mother, amazing sister, and mentor and friend to so many people.
I'm so glad that you were able to basically keep her name going through this scholarship. And if you are ready, we can go ahead and meet the person who's receiving this scholarship. I know I'm super excited.
Awesome. I'm so excited.
Okay, so let's bring on Kendrick Morgan. Hey, can you okay?
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Kendrick. How are you?
I'm all right, yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, Kendrick, I just want to ask you first, just how was the scholarship process for you? How did you come about applying? Like, just tell me about that.
Well, one of my professors, Dr. Kubler, Dr. J. Kubler, shared it with a few of us, a few of our students. We don't have many Black students, so she shared it with us. And so she sent it like via email and told us it looked like a great opportunity. The lady, Ms. Franklin, was well respected, and she think that we should apply for the scholarship. So I did, but I actually liked applying for the scholarship more so than the traditional way. I was able to talk, be a little charismatic, and I was actually able to show like my personality and answer questions instead of having to type it. I feel like it was more personal because we was actually able to, even though we're talking to a camera, it was more of a face-to-face interview rather than black and white. Just you try to read between the lines. I was able to like vocalize my opinions and thoughts. So I like that.
Okay, I'm super glad you applied. And it sounds like you really enjoyed the process. I know a lot of people do. To be able to, like you said, verbalize and actually, also put a face with who's applying and things like that. But and first, I just also want to say congratulations to getting this scholarship. And do you have anything you would like to say to your sponsor right now?
First off, I want to thank the Franklin family, but also the sponsor for making this scholarship available and also for helping out someone who looks like me and giving me an opportunity as a Black African-American male. There's not many of us in physical therapy. Just the opportunity to, use these funds to further my education in my academic journey and everything. So I really thank you. It's not much out there to say, hey, this is just for you. And this was one of the great opportunities that I was able to take advantage
of. That's amazing. I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you applied. I don't know if you know this, but I was the only African American in my PT class.
Really?
And if not for the encouragement and support, not only from my classmates and from the faculty, because they're amazing, but to have physical therapists that looked like me and that understood the experience and things that are unique to our experience is priceless. And because I had those mentors that poured so much into me, I made a promise that I was going to do the same in return. I was going to pay it forward. I wanted African American students to know that this is an excellent field to go into. And despite there not being many people that look like us in this field, there are those of us out here that are willing to support in any way that we can.
There's only 2 of us now. It's only me and another male out of like 47. There's only 2 Black guys now, so we're trying to make it. I'm a DPT. I just became a DPT 3, so.
Awesome! Congratulations! Almost there.
Almost done. 3 more months.
That's right. Well, that's awesome. I just want to encourage you to keep going. I know it's hard. I've had so many challenges in PT school, and like I said, without the support, I don't know where I would be. And especially the support of Quoinsettta Franklin. I now own my own practice. And that's, not only is there not a lot of minority physical therapy practitioners, but especially in the state of Mississippi, there are not a lot in private practice. And the few that do exist, especially here locally, we all know each other. It's that small. So I just want to encourage you to definitely be active in the community, be active at school, reach out to any of us. We don't ever mind helping. My business partner, Brittany, is also a physical therapist. She graduated in the class of 2011, so 2 years under me. And she sits on the board of the Mississippi Physical Therapy Association. And so they recently have started a mentorship program partnering students with practicing physical therapists. So those are other resources that are available to help you. And I would love to meet with you one day and just share with you some other resources that we found very helpful and just help in any shape, form, or fashion that we can.
Okay, thank you. Where's your practice, if you don't mind me asking?
So our practice is in Gluckstadt, Mississippi. That's where our brick and mortar is. We also, that's our outpatient clinic. We see adults and pediatric patients there for physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also contract with several entities throughout the state. We have a contract with a prescribed pediatric extended care facility where we service both of their locations. We have a contract with a developmental center in Jackson where we provide on-site PTOT and ST for their students, as well as outpatient patients that come as well. We have contracts with skilled nursing facilities throughout the state. We've done home health throughout the state. And we just try to keep our hands in everything. One thing that moved me about your application, about your video, was that it was, I saw me in you because I was born and raised in Jackson, and I never, not ever, wanted to leave. I wanted to stay here and help my city and my state become the best it could be. And I saw so many people that get educated here and leave, and I'm not shaming anyone for that. You have to do what's best for you and your family. But I wanted to stay here and try to make Mississippi the best it could be. And so we're really passionate about going into the every corner, every nook and cranny in Mississippi and trying to help eliminate those health disparities, because at the end of the day, a large part of those affect our community.
Yeah.
They affect people that look like us. And so your video was very moving in that regard, because it sounds like you're just as passionate about seeing a change. And that is a large part of why we have our own practice, because we can affect more change when we're in charge,
Yeah.
than just kind of trying to go at it by yourself. And so kudos to you. And I definitely would like to, I pray I'm here to witness the great things that I know you'll accomplish.
Yeah, I definitely would like your contact, because I do want to open my own practice or buy somebody else's practice when I get out of school. It's a few things. I ain't gonna say a seasoned PT, but someone who's been out and seen the ropes of the administrative side, the management side, and just been through school and getting started. I would love to like sit down and talk about it. That'd be great for me if you'll be open to it.
Very open, very open. I will make sure I give you my contact information.
Please do.
Oh, I love y'all energy. I can just tell that you very, like, both of y'all are very passionate about this, and like to be able to.
But it's great talking to y'all.
You too. We're definitely gonna connect, because I would definitely like to speak to you about that more and see what we can do to help that situation.
All right. Well, I thank both of y'all for joining this call today, and hopefully y'all looking forward to connecting after this and, just talking about a few things. But thank y'all, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
All right. See y'all later.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you.